Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm reacting to Freedom YouTube channel, Fist. He's doing a review. He does these like daily or weekly, I think it is. I'm not sure. Link's going to be down in the description for the Freedom website, Freedom YouTube channel, and Frisks. So let's dive in and see what kind of review he wants going to give me.
Yo,
Can't even see my name, which I know.
bless you.
A lot of Let's Play games, mostly first-person shooters.
I know I suck. This intro sucks. I know.
I'm open to any games you have.
I don't do scripts and stuff like that. You can hear I text him and stuff, tell him this.
And talk to me if you want to collab, you want to sponsor, or you just want to play a game. Or if you just want to say, hey, nice job.
God, my voice is so
You
cheesy.
try this game, or have you ever tried
I'm
this
sorry for
game?
that.
I'm open to any games out there.
Uh-oh.
I'm practically just bored. I do all my editings.
Editings?
The music's I
So, quick thing while I'm looking at this, I'm just gonna call you Neath. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna call you Neath because I can't pronounce it. Now, it's a cool channel trailer, but the downside is it seems like it wasn't. You were shooting from the hip the whole time.
Which I was.
When it comes to these type of videos, it's not so great to always shoot from the hip when you're doing these, only due to the fact that you are off screen. You can cut and edit your voice up as much as possible, so you could have refrained from having things like you know, those type of things when you're dancing around it. Just I would say write down what you want to say, have it on a list, and read it, because again, you're not on camera, so that's fine. Really get excited for your own channel. I felt that you wanted to get excited, but for something you're holding back, so don't. Yeah, you got when it comes to like a channel trailer, this is a scripted thing. You watch my channel trailer, that's 100% scripted. Most of the channel trailers that you'll see out there has always been scripted. Even Channel Awesome's channel trailer is completely scripted. So keep that in mind when you're doing these, because this is going to be the thing. It's going to drag people in and make them want to watch you. So you got to script these. Like a lot of things where I'm off camera, I have that stuff scripted. So the other thing I want to say, you probably should have mentioned like how to say that on your in this video as well. Because again, it's a word I'm not familiar with, and it also looks like it's a little hard to spell for a person who wouldn't know the language that you're doing it in. That being said, I like that you got your uploads on there, popular uploads, creative playlists, and one individual playlist. Oh, your live streams. I would say put your other individual playlists on there as well.
I was thinking of that.
Let's take a look at your about section.
This just sucks.
Welcome to Dre Yao.
He's actually getting a little close to it.
Call you Nest. That's I'm just gonna call you Nest. My name is Rocky. I do Let's Plays and review games. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I try to put something odd and new up, so be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified.
I didn't realize how bad my grammar and spelling was until he said it.
When they are up, or there, because you used the wrong there. You said there as in over there. You didn't say there, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. I do have a tip jar page.
I removed that. That was
free
just
to
lame
help,
on my part.
and a Discord, so come on and join me, chat, or leave a comment. I help out Children's Miracle Network hospitals through Extra Life. That, unfortunately, this connection, we can't click this, so that's an issue. Let's see, I do make my own intro and outro and edit all my videos. I am not great at it, but it gets getting better. I would get rid of that.
Yeah.
You know, that's not needed. So talk more about yourself. What made you start doing this? What made you come up with this name? What type of games? You can't just say random. I want to know what type of games we're to expect on your channel. Or tell us more about you. I like that you're helping out Children's Miracle Network, because I do that every year. So cool on that. Probably not the best place to ask for someone to put in like a tip
that was
jar
kind of
thing,
lame on my part.
You're just starting out. It's really hard to ask these questions. And you know, the one thing that's bothering me the most, absolutely out of everything, you said check out these people, and there's just no Frosted Fricks on this list. What the?
I did add you, Frisk, so chill out.
Heck, I'm joking. It's a fine. I'm just messing with you. But the I didn't touch base on your banner.
I thought it was looked good.
That's one thing that I want to say is the banner seems to be lacking a little, and here's why. First and foremost, I'm not exactly sure what this color scheme thing is you got
I
going
thought it
here.
looked cool.
But these little characters are actually becoming very common. I don't know where they're from.
Snapchat bit emojis. I know. It looks like me. I thought it would be cool, but apparently not.
But try to find something different. I don't know why, because for some reason when I look at them, they kind of all look the same. So I don't think these work anymore. The other issue is this just doesn't seem bold enough for me to quite see. You got gray on black, and it doesn't stand out well enough. On top of that, the font that you chose seems a little off as well. That's fine. If you're part of Freedom, they have a great GFX team, and I highly recommend.
Yeah, I asked them that. I don't know how to do banners too good. I thought the font was good because
and then you can go in there and modify it and fix it and put it to your own thing as much as possible. So, yeah, as I said, it just seems like a lot of conflicting imagery. This is kind of cool because it kind of gives us an idea that you're kind of chilled and laid back, but the character stands so far out from this realistic looking thing.
Yeah, I could have, if I knew how to do it, I mean, blending it would probably be better. The color of the joystick and the line, it's supposed to match the background of the shade of the name. But I'll get that changed. It
doesn't seem to help too much. That being said, let's go check out your Twitter. Neat. All right, so now this for some reason is this way, where the other one's just the other way. So this kind of feels a little this kind of feels a little off. Like for a person who is a neat freak like me, this is.
I thought it looked cool right now. So does everybody else.
Like I want to reach in there and straighten it out. So work on see if you could straighten that out for yourself. The other thing is you're missing out on hashtags. Another thing I want to advise y'all about is, unless your channel is about political aspects or anything along that line, and it's like, this is a hard subject to cover because I try not to stay political on my channel or any social media.
The only reason this article is in there is this: I used to be an ER nurse, and I know the laws, and this just got too far, and it enraged me, so I had to post it. Sorry, it won't happen again.
Off of politics, and mainly due to the fact that it could adversely bring negative responses to something that you're putting a lot of time and love and effort into. So I try to stay out of politics as much as possible when it comes to your channel, unless that is something you're focusing on. But I don't feel like that's what you're doing right now. So yeah, that's just something I want to mention. But you're also forgetting your hashtags. They tilted because of the Twitter profile.
He doesn't get it. 3, 2, 1.
What do you mean?
Come on.
Huh? Oh! I'm dumb. Thank you. It's tilted because the profile pic would have gotten in the way. That makes sense. I knew that.
Poor guy. You figured he did like 3 hours of this.
Let's go to your playlist.
He did 3 hours of this, so I was like the second to the last one, so he was tired. So, but he's got a lot of tips that I'm going to do.
All right, you're doing fine, but Castle Darkness only have one video, and same goes for the Black Squad. Only one video. Gotta watch out for these things. If you're not going to go back to it, make just a one-shot video, okay? So, some of looking at your banner, well, not your banner, your thumbnails, they do look like they need a little love, and here's why. The problem with the thumbnails that I see is that they look like they're easily searchable. So that's not entirely a great thing, because that means if you found it, that means other people have found it. Just putting like random Hearthstone stickers all over it's not going to be enough for you. Believe it or not, out of all of these, your Rainbow Six Rocky Go things is something that you're going to want. Is something you want to fall on.
Funny is, that is a Google search image, and I just use different fonts and put it on top of it. So they're all, because I don't do graphics, they're all Google search images.
The other issue that I'm seeing with the channel is you got a couple conflicting things. Your channel name is Dragu Neath, or the Dragon's Nest, but you're referring to yourself as Rocky Go, which seems a little conflicting. Should we refer to you as Rocky or Dragyao? So, like, that's what I mean by that.
The reason it says Rocky Go is my user game name for a long time, for over 10 years, has been Rocky Go, Rocky Game Over. But recently on YouTube, there's been a conflict of the word Rocky on here, is forcing everybody to go to a different channel. That's why I had to rebrand it and made the channel's name, at least the channel's name, as Dragon's Nest, and left my username as Rocky Go. But I understand what he's saying is that they all should not have Rocky Go, because it doesn't matter who the user is. It's who's on the channel. So I will fix that. Thanks, Frisk.
Maybe tilt your thing going to Rocky Go, because it just seems like it would work better for you, because that's what you want to be referred to as. Because right now, when I came into this, I thought you were going to call yourself Dragyao, and then through the entire thing, I just saw you calling yourself Rocky. So you don't want to be so. There's too many names. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's take out your most recent video. Other thing, your upload schedule is okay. You're keeping true to it, so good job on that.
I do like this intro. I did this one by myself.
Oh, we're testing out a new.
I screwed this video up so bad. I don't even know why I put it up
We've
there.
all seen it on Trump's side, so.
Yeah, Trump's site.
And to use it. I
Keyword.
think I have it figured out, but I don't understand why two are shadowed yet.
He's focused on the chat, and I'm not saying a word. Blank space, dead space. I know, I suck. See, you lost interest because of that. Proven fact right there.
All right, so here's an issue. You started off okay, and then your commentary just completely dropped.
I'm sucking at this.
Talk throughout the entire thing.
I don't think Beast is good, but it's the highest one I have, most card I have, so we'll find out.
So you're gonna want to talk as much. Be energized, because so the thing with this gameplay is you want to talk. You gotta talk. Be energized. If this is a live stream,
I forgot
which I
that
believe
when I
it
did
feels
this,
like it was, or was
my
pre-recorded,
recording
it
screwed
just
up
seems
on
like
here.
you kind of dropped your commentary for too long.
There we go.
If this is not a live stream, I would cut that out. Meaning, like when you're editing the video, cut out that big empty space. Only because it's just not interesting to watch. Try to keep the communication, the commentary up on your video. Otherwise, you're going to run into people like just clicking out, and you don't want that to be an issue. I want people to watch your stuff. Now, as far as that goes, let's talk about your tags. I see games. I've Go. Not sure what that is. Rocky Go. That's you. Game Over. Rocky. Not so great. Game. Definitely not great. Indie game. This is actually not an indie game. Indie dev. Also still not an indie.
I have these pre-stored into the YouTube, and sometimes I spit them out. I forget to delete certain tags. That's what happens. Is I have them defaulted as saying the first 5 things, and I sometimes forget to take them out. But indie dev could react to the overlay that's on there, because they are independent developers. I don't know. Back to him.
This is actually a Blizzard game, and they are far from that. You say Trump, card game, card games. I would just get rid of card game and keep card games. That's a stronger tag, anyways. Hearthstone battle, Hearthstone beginner, Hearthstone brawl, Hearthstone deck, Hearthstone funny, Hearthstone gameplay, Hearthstone tavern brawl, hunter overlay. All right, so again, you're gonna want to watch your if it's an overlay, what overlay? Be more specific on that. Yeah, cut out blank spots. Work on tags that are more relevant to the video. I have no idea what Trump has to do with it. Again,
Trump is a famous Hearthstone player, guys.
Again, falling into the political aspect, you probably want to stay away from. only because you don't want to offend anybody on either side of the spectrum right now. Just stay neutral as a gamer. Keep focused on the fact that this is your gaming channel. So your tags just need to be more specific to the video you're doing right now. I need 10. So let's see. Hearthstone, the Lich King, and Frozen Throne PT killing in
Should have
testing.
been part 2.
Welcome. I was testing a new overlay and was not thinking, and this video happened. Let me know what you think of the new overlay. Thank you. I'm guessing this. I don't play Hearthstone.
Obviously.
I'm more of an Overwatch guy. That's my Blizzard game of choice. But I'm not exactly sure if I like. Is this the overlay you're referring to? If so, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. But be more specific. Where'd you get the overlay from? Where'd you get it
Just
from,
look at the
Buster?
description,
We need to know.
which you will.
I must know. Maybe you got maybe you have a link to that. I'm glad you left the link to the game. Oh, there you go.
See?
Card overlay. That's cool. There you go. You could say download the overlay here. And the video, I would like to hear you, like, if this video is more concentrating on the overlay, I would like you to talk more about what your opinion about the overlay is to
I should have done that.
your followers, your viewers. And so this needs to be a lot longer. And I would also recommend maybe putting the description of Hearthstone into
I've
your
heard of
description
that
as well, because that's going to help. If anything, that's going to help the people find this video as far as metadata goes. The thing is, when it comes to certain things, off the top will be good. Like during gameplay, off the top of your head is the best thing you can do, because that is immediate. That is immediate reaction. What your immediate thought is. But when you're doing like vlogs, when you're doing things along the lines of, you know, like a video or that involves like you talking about a certain subject, not necessarily just a vlog, but a script will definitely help. Like I recently did a Bubsy reacts to Bubsy video game video, and man, if I was trying to do that voice without a script, I would lose my mind. So just keep that in mind when you're putting when it's script or no script. When you're doing reaction-esque videos like video gamers would, that's when you have to weigh out a script, because it's got to be off the top of the head. It's all just reactionary.
That's what I do. I do react
reflex at that
videos.
point
I
in
don't
time.
do scripts.
So, oh, and you forgot to talk to your peoples too. You gotta always talk to your people. He talked to you 2 days ago and you haven't said anything to him. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. Also, I'm not sure. Today wasn't your upload day.
Nope, it's one day.
I think you're okay there. I can't scrutinize you for that. But here's my final summation. Work on your tags. Work on, like, meet out your tags. You got some good tags, but not some not so good tags. Sorry, I got to sneeze, and it's just not. It's there. It's there, but it ain't coming. All right. So, work on your tags, work on your description, like lengthen it a little bit more. Work on your about section. Definitely work on your banner. As far as politics, I mean, like, I'm going to leave that up to you, but I really don't. I really keep politics out of your online persona, because that stuff could eventually come back to you, and you don't want that being a situation in the future. The other thing I was going to say is liven up your automation. I guess be more active in what you're doing. Like, get excited. It's like you're there, but you're not exactly there. You're not exactly excited for what you're doing or what you're playing or the channel trailer that you made. So I want to hear you get excited. I want to hear you get happy about the stuff that you're playing. I want to like, we're here for your reaction. We're here for your insight on what you're playing. We want to hear it. You have to talk a lot more. So those are, and get rid of dead space where dead space is. Easy peasy. So that is my recommendation to you, good sir. Thank you for sharing your channel with us, and also see what you can do to work on getting new type of banner or new type of avatar. All right. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of nice. I'm taking all he said to heart. I am working on everything. I try to get pumped up. I try to get going up, but I'm shy and personal. So it's hard for me to get into the video of it. But I'm taking this to the heart. I will be changing my channel and updating it.